One more kiss, dear, one more sigh, only this, dear, is goodbye, for our love is such pain and such pleasure that I'll treasure till I die.
I started my United Way career in a small city. We raised less than $500,000 and we funded about 25 agencies. And I learned about United Way, and the concept back then was that United Way did one fund drive in the fall, and then we would get together in January or February after the fund drive, and a group of volunteers called the Allocations Committee would then decide how much of the money could go to each or every agency. So people know that, they've heard of United Way, but in so many cases they don't really know what United Way is. United Way itself has changed from being the community fundraising charity, which people call it, to an organization that has a pulse on what is imminent in need in the community. We still fund a large consortium of agencies and programs that help elevate the community health. We also look at what are the new emerging needs that are critical, that have to be addressed. And that's the beauty of United Way, because we can get right at it. It seems like every community has a lot of information and referral resources, and what we found in the past is that it was very frustrating because people didn't know which to access or how to access even the services that were providing the information referral. The beauty of 211 is once people are educated to that, it's simply dial 211 and there'll be a direct service referral to the person in need.
One of the best things about 211 is it serves the entire community across the board, from your mom needs some extra assistance for an elderly program, to you're looking for child care services, to your teenage daughter has a drinking problem. 211 has the tools that can guide you to the correct service available in our community. But another piece of the puzzle is we're going to be able to document all the data on unmet needs throughout the community. Our goal is at the end of the year is to compile all those statistics and pull together community agencies to show where we are missing the pieces as far as the support for our community.
One of the great things about the United Way is that we have hundreds of community volunteers that do research on important issues in the community. One of the top priorities that was identified was the need for new parents to have more information at their baby's birth, more services based on their needs in order to raise thriving children. Based on our research, there are up to 44% of new parents, that's over 2,000 parents every year, who have identified needs such as unstable housing, lack of simple information about childhood development, lack of a support system, even one person that they can call for help or advice with a new baby at home, and that's a big burden to deal with by yourself. And so one of the foundations or cornerstones of the partnership is making sure that all of those parents, those with risk factors, as I mentioned before, and all parents in Brown County, making sure that they have the resources they need. Whether you're wealthy or poor, these services are available to you, and it's the job of the United Way to bring together those services and make sure that families are linked to them when it matters the most.
There are many organizations that have nationwide or statewide affiliates who are their mothership, if you will. United Way in each community is totally operated by local volunteers, from the board of directors to the volunteers who raise the money in the campaign, to people who work within the United Way office and the 211 call center, etc. All decisions are made locally. All the dollars are invested back for a healthier community. So when people call United Way, they will know that that United Way knows the community, it does its work in the community, and it is operated by volunteers within the community.
The United Way is important to me because as a citizen and a volunteer, it's important for me personally to try to impact as many lives as I can possibly impact. In 2006, the United Way touched the lives of 85,000 people in Brown County. That's more than 1/3 of our population. I can't imagine a better way to make a positive impact in our community than to support the United Way. Everybody likes to be part of a winning team. The United Way is a winning organization. Please join us in making Green Bay and Brown County a better place to live.
If we could take the hand of every person and show them what happened in the community because of United Way, the children who have a safe place to sleep at night, someone who's been helped because they can't read, or someone who just needs a place to sleep, it would make it much easier for you to make that decision. We couldn't do it without you, and we really thank you.